Hey guys, it's Keisha. Welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much for watching. And as you can tell by the title, this is my update video on this Brazilian kinky curly hair by Yvonne on Aliexpress, as well as my compatible Brazilian kinky curly closure by Bliss Wigs on Aliexpress. Now, in this video, I will be touching on how this hair has held up so far, if I've had any issues with shedding, tangling, frizz, how I maintain the curls, as well as answering some of your questions that you've had about styling options, switching my part. And I'm also going to demonstrate to you how I detangle and co-wash this hair, as well as the products that I've been using. So let's backtrack a little bit and start with how I've been enjoying this hair. Now, I've been rocking this hair continuously for over a month, probably closer to 2 months, and honestly, this hair is extremely low maintenance. I haven't co-washed this hair since I filmed my first video. I've only spritzed it maybe once or twice the most with some water just to kind of refresh the closure a little bit, but other than that, I really haven't done much to the curls. Now, with that said, I have experienced some dryness and some tangling at the nape, but considering how negligent I've been, this hair is still really amazing. It's textured hair. Most hair tend to have some matting at the nape, but with this hair, the entire time that I've been wearing it, at any point in time, I was always able to separate the curls by just running my fingers through it. So not much to say about that. Absolutely no shedding. The only time that my unit has shed has been when I've co-washed it, and I did show you guys in the previous video how much hair I've lost, and I co-washed this hair last night, and this was all the hair that came out this go round. So not bad, still very minimal shedding considering that it's 3 bones of hair and a closure, and it's kinky curly textured hair. As I previously mentioned, the closure and the wefted hair are not from the same company, so the texture varies a little bit. Just looking at it with a naked eye, it blends seamlessly, but there's a subtle difference in how the hair behaves. So over the past few months, with me not properly caring for it and keeping it moisturized, the closure did get really frizzy and big, and the whole unit just got really massive. However, I don't always want that perfectly defined manicured curl kind of look. So for some of you out there that may have kinkier texture hair and are curious about trying this hair, you get to see how it looks in this big frizzy, just throwed out state. I personally enjoy both. Feel free to leave me some feedback down below in the comments about what you think of the hair when it's defined versus when it's just, you know, throwed out and frizzy. I've gotten some questions about styling options. When I constructed this unit, I intended to wear the hair in a center part. Now, I'm not a center part girl. I like a side part usually. So to kind of make it easier on the eye with wearing a center part, I decided to leave some of my hair out. I left about an inch or so at the front of my hair, and I just simply flat twisted my leave out, a little bit of leave-in conditioner and some Eco Styler gel, and I just put my scarf on at night to set my edges, and in the morning I just unravel it. Now I only refresh my leave out about once a week when I wash my hair. Other than that, just moving my wig and placing it on a styrofoam mannequin head and tying down my edges at night was easy breezy. In the morning, I just put my wig back on, just fluff, and I'm good to go. Now, as you can see today, I was able to switch my part, and I'm rocking a side part. I also went ahead and shaped this unit a little bit. I definitely was enjoying the center part. I'm not sure how I feel about the side part as yet, but you know, a couple of days when the curls kind of get a little bit more frizzy, I'll, you know, decide how I feel about it. So I just did a little bit of shaping. I didn't cut too much. This is all the hair that I cut. I just went through and just kind of trimmed the ends depending on how they fell, and I did do that when the hair was wet and saturated with water. So yeah. As far as the closure goes and switching your part, this closure is amazing. Whether in its wet state or in its dry state, making a part is very easy to do with this closure. So when I do decide to switch my part back to the middle, it should be easy peasy. Now, as far as co-washing this hair goes, again, I haven't touched it. I haven't really done much to it for the last month and a half. Last night, I decided to finally co-wash it. And I did so using my Tresseme Moisture-Rich Conditioner. I simply just put some conditioner in a spray bottle and kind of eyeballed it. And I added some water just to kind of loosen it a little bit and make it easier to spray. And I put the unit in sections. Now, when I constructed my unit, I made marks on the cap to let me know where a bundle ended and where it began. So I sectioned off the closure, the middle part, and the nape, and I started detangling at the nape area. Since the nape area is prone to matting because it's always rubbing up on materials of your clothes, that section takes the longest to detangle. However, spraying it down with the water and adding some conditioner and letting it sit for a couple seconds before I went through and separated the curls, it was still relatively easy to detangle. And once that section was completed and I moved on to the other sections, it didn't take that long. I co-washed the hair and rinsed out the conditioner. The only other product that I've used in this hair was a curl moisturizing and defining spray by UB Natural. I mentioned this in my last video, and if this product is not available to you, S-Curl Activator will do the trick. So I just went in with my curl defining spray and I sprayed down a unit, focusing on my ends as well as the closure, since the closure tends to be more prone to frizz and doesn't hold definition as well as the rest of the wig. And that's it. That's all the products that I've used. I then place my wig on a t-shirt to soak up all of the excess water and diffuse the hair so that it was ready to go in the morning when I had to go to work. And that is it. That's all the information on this hair. I am definitely enjoying it. Again, I definitely think it's worth the money. The texture is amazing. The maintenance is easy breezy. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with someone that you know. And I'll see you in a future video. Bye!